This episode of Fixing Assets, I'm going to start waking up the cars for the summer. So the first bit is going to be the easy one to wake up, the Morris Minor. Now the Morris Minor is already awake, just needs a service. So with a selection of moderately rubbish videos I've taken through trying to do a service, I'm going to show you hopefully an oil change and a gearbox oil change. I was going to show you a differential oil change, but the oil didn't come in time. So let's watch. Okay, it's time for an oil change. Engine's run up to temperature. It's now time to drain the sump socket. Let's go. Right, that's draining away. Need to just get the filter off. Now, one thing I do need to sort is that has come detached. It's that bolt hole has come off. Hopefully I can get the filter off relatively easy. Grown. Right, getting the remover. Okay, so the claw got the filter off, so now going to be reassembling, but I'm just going to do the air filter. Why is that so bloody tight? 1 second. Right, that's better. Maybe I'm just really weak these days. Right. More time the oil has to drain out the bottom, the better. I did run the car up to temperature, although it didn't get a great long run. Right. That. Nice and filthy. Yeah. That one's nice and clean. So pop that one back in, pop it in there. Okay, so the next steps, filter in, sump plug in. Let's see which bits of that I can do whilst holding the camera. Right, it takes 3.7 litres, so this is 2. You know what, I'm putting the jug lid on. This is really need 2. Use a slightly different camera setup for filming this stuff. Got a tripod over there, but no good in doing the on the floor stuff with that. So I've got 1.5, so it's somewhere around about there. That's about right. Relatively precise science. So we're 2 weeks later now, and it's now time to do the gearbox. So as you can see, there's the plug that I've got to remove, and the draining thingy that the oil's going to go into. So let's watch it drain. I didn't hit record in time, but you can see it's pretty much drained everything out. If we look at the sump plug on it, there's very little in the way of swarf, etc., which when you consider it's a newly rebuilt gearbox, it's a relief. And sometimes when you open those, you get lumps of gears, which is never a good thing to see. Okay, so we're in the car now, and on the gearbox tunnel the other plug is, so we'll undo that, and then we've got some oil in a container down there that we're going to put through the hole. It takes 1.3 litres of oil. Let's see how we'll get on, or if I have to get the syringe. Okay, so the oil syringe is in play now. It's in the hole, and then I'm not syringing it, I'm just going to use it as a funnel really. But because I'm an idiot and didn't get the tripod set up, you're not going to be able to watch it. Yay! Also, the plug's fallen on the floor. Yay again. You can see the oil is going in. The setup is fairly big. Syringe the last bit in. I'm going to see if I can zoom in so I can have a look down the hole. You can sort of see oil there. So that's that back in place. Just pop this on and job's a good one. Right, let's go take it for a drive. Okay, so this isn't the drive I went on, but I did do 60 miles in it with no problems. So yeah, the other two things I'm going to do is grease up all the grease points, and I'm going to also change the differential oil. That has arrived since I finished filming, may go in tomorrow. I don't think it requires another video because it's basically oil in, oil out. The difference between the gearbox and the differential is that the differential uses 80-90 oil, but the gearbox actually uses the 2050 engine oil, which is quite unusual for a gearbox. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and we'll do some more work on the Morris and possibly the Spitfire in another episode. Bye.